Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals. Welcome back to my channel. I'm a journaler, journal maker and teacher of journaling courses. And in this video I'm continuing the Daphne's Diary series where I'm making some journals out of my favourite magazine, Daphne's Diary. So we've made the covers, we've cut our feature pages or chosen them from the magazine. I have in the previous video shown how I prepare the blank writing pages and I use coloured papers for that. 80 GSM, and then I am in this video going to show you how I arrange everything. So I've got the two journals here. I'm going to work with the bigger one first. So I am going to put a pink page at the start because it's already got a decorative cover on the inside of the cover. So I want to put a writing page at the start so that you can start off your writing straight away. And there's already something nice and pretty to look at on the left-hand side page with the inside of the cover. And I think the pink works so well with the pink flowers of that cover. And then I just pretty much alternate. So I go blank page, feature magazine page, blank page, feature page, blank page, feature page, and on. And then after that, I will go back in and sort of break up the pattern here and there by adding maybe a smaller size page or one of those note papers, and yeah, I'll just do that at the end. But to start off with, it gives me a nice template to work with or a nice system or method. So it's just really simple just to alternate the pages. And basically what I'm looking for is the colours that go together. So often I'll put pinks and blues next to each other. Often I'll put purples and greens next to each other just because that suits my eye. That's what I quite like. But yeah, it's a junk journal, anything goes. Colours, you know, it's a personal taste thing. You will find that for your eye, different colours will go well next to each other. And honestly, it doesn't matter if there's a clash. Sometimes the clash is just an opportunity to create something different. It forces you to create something different. And yeah, just I get a few comments from people saying, you know, the putting together the pages is the hardest part, arranging them, making everything go together and coordinate well. And just keep doing it. The more you do it, the more you'll see what suits your eye. And maybe you just want to start random. Just take off all of that pressure to make it look perfect, to make it look aesthetic or beautiful. Just don't worry about any of that. When you're starting out especially, just go creatively, how do I put this? Just go with creative abandon. Lose any of those fears or criticisms or judgments that it's not going to look right. Just have pure creative freedom to put anything together. It doesn't matter if it clashes, it doesn't matter if it doesn't look good, it doesn't matter if it's messy or if you make mistakes, because that's not the point. The point is that you're just creating freely, and that way you're just creating intuitively too, because you're not thinking, you're just going, yep, this goes here, this one goes here, this one goes here, and you just kind of loosen yourself up and free yourself up. And if you do that enough times, you start trusting your own natural intuition and instincts when it comes to putting together a journal. And maybe you never want to create, you know, these perfect, beautiful journals. You just want to do fun, random, eclectic, free, you know, loose journals like that. And that is totally okay too. It has a different look to them, maybe, but that might suit your style, someone else's style. It's fun, it's wonderful, it's creative, it comes from you. So, you know, there's no right or wrong way to make a journal. But yeah, that's just a little tip. When I first started making journals, I wasn't so particular about having a system or a method like I do now, because obviously I didn't have a system when I first started. I didn't know what I was doing. And I just literally threw stuff together to create, to have fun, to see what things looked like when you put things together. And eventually, yeah, I did become a bit more streamlined and much more methodical with themes and all of that kind of thing. But when I first started, yeah, it was all just out the window, just this goes with that and this goes with that, and anything went with anything. And when I look back at those journals, I just see the fun in them, just the variety, the fun. And while I love, making these journals now, it is quite systematic, it is quite methodical. And while I love the end result, you don't have that same just wild abandon, if that makes sense. So that's why I sometimes say when I create my random eclectic journals, how it's just such a fun process, being more spontaneous and not caring about what goes next to each other, and it's literally just pure creative fun. And either method works, and you can combine methods and all that kind of thing. But yeah, if you do want to make more of the cohesive, well, put together things where things kind of match and flow and go together, of course, go with that too, but never lose your sense of fun. If that's going to kill your sense of fun, don't do it. So that's why every now and then I'll break out and just do a completely random journal. I quite enjoy making beautiful things with a theme and everything going together. That kind of goes well with my nature because I'm very organized. I love beautiful things and I'm more of the pristine type of journal, the clean lines rather than scrappy, rather than grungy. But like I said, different moods, different things for different times. It's all good. It's all good. And yeah, not to say, you don't have to try one style forever. Just do whatever your heart is led to do in the moment. Create that, which is what I do. So have fun. That's the take-home message, I guess, is just have fun creating and don't compare your work to others. Just do whatever it is that you are enjoying and what you like. When you're putting a page next to another page, do you like it or don't you like it? That's all that matters. Doesn't matter if it goes, doesn't matter if it does go. Do you like it? Just ask yourself that every single time that you put a page next to a page, and as you collate your pages, just go, do I like this? If you do, keep it. If you don't, change it. and maybe you're struggling because every time you put a page, you're like, I don't like this, I don't like this. So that's when I say free yourself up. Give yourself permission not to like what you create. And then hopefully you just have that freedom to enjoy the process then. Even if you don't like the end result, you're just having fun with the process of creating. And I don't know, I'm just trying to give little tips here about how to get maximum enjoyment from the process of making a journal rather than being stressed about it, rather than being frustrated by, I don't know what I'm doing, or why doesn't it look like someone else's, or why don't these pages come together the way I want them to. Just take off all of that pressure and just, create in the moment what you want to create. And hopefully, I know words make it sound easy, and maybe seeing other people's process videos makes it look easy, but when you come to sit down and do it, you're just like, it's all frustrating. And I just hope that you can find the pure joy of creating and having fun with it, and through that process of joy and fun, you then like what you create, and just keep going over and over again. Your first tries, you might not particularly like what you create, but the more you do it, the more you'll find out what you do like, what suits your eye, and it will just come together naturally. You won't even have to really think about it, because you're just listening to the pages. The pages, that's what I say, the pages tell me what to put next to them. I'm looking at the colours, I'm looking at the patterns, I'm looking at the design, and that tells me where I put things. So listen to your pages, listen to your colours. I don't know if anyone else does that, but listen to them, look at them, and they will tell you what to create. Well, I don't know, for me it does. As soon as I make the cover, that's why I always start with the cover, because the cover tells me what to put inside. And then the pages themselves, they tell me what to put, how to order the pages, because whatever's on the page will tell me what will look good next to it just by the page itself. I don't know. Hopefully that helps in some way, and hopefully that video helped. Thank you so much for watching. Have fun making your own journals, and be sure to journal in them too, because your stories matter. Journal your life because your stories matter, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. A big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in February. Thank you so much. I could not do this without you. It really means the absolute world to me. And if you would like to become one of my patrons supporting my channel and Willow Bound Journals, you can do that. The link is down below in the description box. That's where you get access to more videos, behind the scenes looks, personal updates, first access to my journals, printables. If you're a Ruby patron or higher, you get every single digital kit from my Etsy plus one new one every month. And you can also look in the description box below for links to my Instagram, Facebook group, journal courses that I run, and all the details are down there. If you'd like to contact me, you can do that with my email down below as well. And may you journal your life because your stories matter.